Aquarius, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2019, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May. So let's see what is in store for you for June. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Seven of Seven of Spades. So okay, this card is actually something that you might have problems with in the past as well, that carry on towards the month of June. So I do see that you possibly have somebody that are maybe talking behind your back, maybe try to snap you behind your back, like talking bad about you and those type of things, like gossiping you as well. And somebody that are trying to maybe put you on the bad situations as well. It just looks like that you are thinking of maybe, like, I think you know the situations. So I don't see it as something that as a surprise coming in, you know. I don't see it as something that you are not aware of. I do see that you are aware of the situation of this individual, or maybe a group of people that maybe don't really like you, and you are trying to get to know them, you know, like why they do what they do in some way. Or maybe in the past you also have been like cheated by somebody. Maybe they are maybe they are pretending to be your friend, but actually they are not, you know. It's also a good thing to know that, because in the end of the day you are getting like to know that who is your friends, your real friend, and who are not actually your enemy, by just knowing that. But I mean, as who they are, that's what it is. So the next card that you have representing the things that will happen towards the middle of the month, or the influence card, or the bridge card, you have the Ten of Spades. So there will be some kind of endings here. I hope that this will be related to your struggle, to be honest, correlated with these people that are talking bad about you. I hope that they are stopping to do so, and that's one of the endings that actually will happen for some of you. Maybe you are finally like cutting them off, like telling them stop doing that, you know, towards you, and maybe they do stop, you know, they will not do it again. But on the other hand, that can also be like maybe they are finally leaving your life. So like out of nowhere, maybe they finally been terminated, or whatever the case may be. They maybe have been relocated, maybe they have been moved to some other departments, or whatever the case may be. That actually makes you don't have to meet them anymore, you know, this individual or this group of people, whatever the case may be. Other than that, if you are currently working, maybe somebody has been like cheating you or stab you behind your back, that also makes you lose the job. So this another things that can happen for a limited number of you. I don't see it for all of you. So this is something that you were not expecting. So this can be something on the other side, you know. Maybe you have been, maybe like they're talking bad, but actually it is not really the truth. You have been like compromised, like you don't really do something bad, but actually they have been giving you a bad influence, or bad review, or bad comments. Then your boss doesn't like it. Maybe your boss decided not to continue with your work, with your contract and your positions, or whatever the case may be. So those type of things can also happen as well. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Seven of Hearts. So you have double seven here. So be prepared to see the uncertainty because of this double seven. Like you have to be surrender yourself. So try to be calm, you know, try not to be getting angry with these people, because these people, when you get angry, and these people will be the winning, because they want you be angry, or they want you to be sad, or they want you to be upset, and those type of things. So the past position, it looks like that you have been you have been scattered. Your mind is scattered. You don't really know what to do. You don't really know what you expect. So you don't have a clear mindset too about your career in some way. Maybe because of that, they have been playing you. Maybe that's the reason why they try to make you feel bad and maybe like incompetence in some way. But I don't see it as something major if you can rise about that, if you can be more practical and don't be sucked into their game, then you can be okay, you'll be okay. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Nine of Hearts. So as I said before, this can be because you just join, you get a new job, and possibly you are feeling happy, and you learn a lot from that as well. You get what you wish for, but you have to be prepared as well for whatever comes out, because sometimes you're hoping like you have a good job and people are nice to you, but not always the case. You cannot pretend, you cannot say that all the people will be welcoming you as well. You have to be more cautious about what you do and what other people think. That's what it is. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Two of Diamonds. So the Two of Diamonds here actually indicates that you need to somehow let go those fears and those tasks that are not giving you the promotion that you aim for, or like the day-to-day task that actually just makes you busy. It's actually not giving you anything good. So those type of things you can also delegate to other people if you can. You don't need to spend all your day, all your time to do those things that are not really giving you a good results in the end. So it's always good to delegate that small task. You can give it to somebody else. You can also do it like in your spare time, but I do not see it as something that you wanna sustain for. So this is something that you have to be very mindful on your time. That's the best advice here. You need to let go those busyness that actually doesn't give you anything, doesn't bring you anywhere. So those type of things, like checking email, taking whatever the things that not really meaningful. It sounds like urgent, but it's not actually. It's not something that you want to do during your productive time. So the next card that you have representing the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Three of Clubs. So I think everything will turn around in the good way for some of you. That's why I say this, for limited number of you it can be turns out to be ugly, but for most of you it's not. So I see that you can turn it around. So I believe in you. So I believe that you can turn it around as long as you be practical and not suck into their game, their play. So you can be able to turn it around, and actually you turn your enemy become your friends. So that's also one of the lessons here. If you want to defeat your enemy, you have to make the enemy as your friend. And that's the reason why this card is happening. Towards the end of the month, you will be collaborating with them and do the things together, and you will be able to collaborate and be successful in your projects. So lastly here, to clarify the whole readings, at the bottom of the deck, the clarifying card, you have the Nine of Diamonds. So yeah, you're becoming independent, you're becoming sustainable, you're becoming very much in your element. because you want to be more independent in the past, but you maybe not really confident enough. Now you are confident because you can turn around the bad situations that are happening in your life and becoming much stronger in some way, and you become also more independent especially in your finances and also in your career. I do see it, this small hiccup, I do see it in the beginning and towards the middle. I think it's gonna be over soon, you know. This is like a miscommunication type of thing. I believe so. So just be mindful and don't be swayed with these people that are pretending to be your friend, but they are not. So you have to be careful on that. And just turning around your enemy become your friend, then you will be okay. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new content on YouTube. And if you want to send a donation, you can do so via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.